Hey, what's up everyone? It's Grimsy Finds. I'm here back with my 2022 Game Room Tour. I know it's been a while since my last Game Room Tour, but officially I posted it in September last year, so I felt it right to post it right now in September in 2022, just to make it a full year. In the next coming years I might make it earlier than September, but I do want to show you guys the room tour now. For those of you that have been following me for a while, you guys know that I get most of my stuff from garage sales. Most of the stuff I end up finding ends up being free. Like you can see behind me, I actually established a collection for years now. I did take a long hiatus from YouTube. I believe 4 or 5 years, and I came back to YouTube not too long ago. Actually, it's been a year since I've been back, so a lot of uphill battles just to challenge myself to improve my editing and my overall setup. So I do enjoy creating videos, and hopefully I can make this nice little hobby on the side. But just so you know, again, for the most part, everything in my game you're going to see has been free or somewhat free. A lot of the yard sale funds I have basically bought a big box of video game stuff, kept what I didn't have, and sold what I did have. Mostly, if I can't sell it on Craigslist, I sell it on eBay. Unfortunately, I do have an eBay store. A lot of people look down on that, but I actually do enjoy having the eBay store because it's like a little side gig from my other job, and it allows me to keep collecting for free. So something I normally don't do, but I will do this video. I will post my eBay store in the description below. Again, I just try to make my money back on stuff that I can, and then just keep the rest. On this game tour, you're also going to see some cards, Yu-Gi-Oh and Pokemon. I do enjoy collecting both of those as well. I open those on another channel called Grimsy TCG. Link in the description below. A bunch of links in the description below. If you've been following me for a while, thank you for following me. I do want to kind of announce that there's going to be a giveaway when I hit 420 subscribers. So once we hit that, I'll make a video and show you guys what you guys are going to win. So hopefully you guys enjoy the game room tour, and let's get to it. Like we do every year, I'm going to give you a pan over of the game room, kind of just to show you real quick, you know, what you can see if you were standing where I'm standing. Little things have changed here and there, but for the most part, it's somewhat similar. But I did want to update you guys, so I'll just show you guys. It's been a long time. Some of this stuff has been overflowing. I'll get more into that as soon as I continue the tour, but again, just want to give you an overview of what it looks like, and this is where we started. Alright guys, I'm going to start you off in this shelving area right here. This is now pretty much a PlayStation wall right here, and getting more into detail, here's some PS4 games, and we'll work our way up. Controller I found at a yard sale were pretty cheap. PSP, systems, a PSP Go, a PSP box. This is the PSP I used to play with a lot. I haven't recently, but if I want to, it's right there. Some more PSP stuff, some art and prints, Raccoon City, and also on the door, Stick of Truth and a Mega Man X poster. I got it at Anime Expo. Here we go, box consoles. My original PS3, it's the Metal Gear one, backwards compatible. Play Arts Final Fantasy VII, Collector's Edition. Ni no Kuni, PS2 in box. Time Crisis guns. Some special editions here. The Resident Evil 4 chainsaw controller. Kingdom Hearts 2.5 remix. I did a close review on that. If you want to see that, you can see a card above, and then a Kingdom Hearts 3 figures. True story, I accidentally stepped on that, and the box didn't crush, but it got a little damaged, so that really sucked. This is where I was talking about it's getting a little crowded, but here's my PS2 games. Unfortunately, I'm out of shelf space, so I need to find another solution, but for the most part, they're all right here. A couple extra controllers. I do have more controllers. I just need to display. They're in a box at the moment. Not the best way to display, but here's what I got to do right now. There's some pretty good ones in there. Godzilla. That one's a pretty good one. This is a factory sealed Grand Theft Auto collectors, or a 3-pack, sorry. Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Rule of Rose, Def Jam Fight from New York. I haven't got rid of anything. If I do end up selling my stuff, it'll be the Atari stuff that goes first. So where's my Mega Man headphones? So going down to PS3. Once again, these have overtaken my shelf space. Not happy how this is displayed, but this is what I have to do at the moment. And that's the rest of my PS3 and some PS4. Now on to more PS2. So PS2 has completely took over this shelf. It used to be Xbox here, but something I learned is that I do need to leave room for growth, especially as a collector, because when you find stuff in garage sales, you don't know 100% what you're gonna find. So that's my PlayStation shelf. It unfortunately does leak over to this shelf, which we'll get to right now. All right, so this shelf is a little bit of PlayStation, Sega, and Xbox. So let's show you the top. Some Amiibos are up there. The Amiibos have kind of taken over the room too. Xbox stuff. I put my Fantasy Star stuff up there because those are like the rarest stuff I have for the Sega Genesis. Batman figures I have there. And then there's a Sega system in box, Sega Dreamcast, the 32X. I think this year my friend Rodney got it at a yard sale for me. And then the PlayStation Classic, and then the PlayStation in box. So starting off with PlayStation, some pretty good titles here. On to the second shelf. I know it's around here somewhere. I'm trying to find it. Here's my rarest PS1 game, Misadventures of Trombone. Super happy I got it at Savers for 99 cents a long time ago. Those days are pretty much gone. I still check my neighborhood Savers, but pretty much everything's been through. On to Dreamcast. So Dreamcast is pretty humble collection, but I'm happy with what I have. I wish it was a little bigger, but for now this is all I have. Are Sega Genesis games. Right here, there's more Sega Genesis games. This is just some of them. And then the last of my PS2 collection. Xbox in the bottom. On to finishing off the Genesis collection. Wish it was a little bigger actually. And then my modest size Sega CD and Saturn collection. I did get the system this year in a video. Link in the description, or link in the card above. On to Xbox 360. The funny thing I always say about this console is I don't have an Xbox One, but I actually have a bunch of games for it now. It's kind of funny. There's some room for growth on this shelf, so not a lot, but some. So whichever console I get, I can fit in there. But I will eventually run out of room on this one as well. We got the NES Classic Edition, the SNES Classic Edition, Game & Watch, N64 in box, Nintendo Entertainment System, the Killer Instinct Super Nintendo in box, my Switch box, Super Mario Odyssey, Metroid Dread, Xenoblade Chronicles, and another NES box. So I recently did change this from last year. A lot has changed. There wasn't that many in-box stuff here as there is now. Just wanted to spruce things up for the game room tour, and some of you guys might have noticed that. I don't know if you did, but here is the Xbox 360 games that are finishing off on the shelf. Again, I'm not 100% proud of how I'm displaying these. I ran out of space, but I need to find a shelving solution and or more space in my room for more shelves. On to the NES, which I enjoy collecting. It's just fun. So many different games for the console that It just seems never ending. Onto the NES and box. Once again, pointing out that I still have Bubble Bobble 2 and also DuckTales 2. I have not sold them. I'm not planning on selling them. I would like to more or less trade them for SNES or GameCube games. Finishing off the NES games. So onto the box Nintendo 64 games. These are new, they weren't here before. And onto the SNES box games. Probably my favorite is Mega Man X2. That's my favorite SNES game I have. At the moment, I would like to have Mega Man X3. Onto some Switch games. I would like to expand that library as well. Onto this corner of the room. This is kind of like the Amiibo Corner. So various stuff here, mostly handheld, and then obviously the Amiibos that have overtaken my room. There's a retro Game Boy box, Bravery Second, the 3DS Super Nintendo XL, Corpse Party, which is a pretty rare game for 3DS. You got my new Nintendo 3DS Zelda Majora's Mask Edition, my Game Boy in the box, Majora's Mask 3D, Mega Man Legacy Collection, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, which I did a close review on, card above, Octopath Traveler, and Fire Emblem Echoes. Here we got 3DS games, which I love collecting for. It's a great system. Onto DS. Pretty cool. And then onto some boxed Game Boy games. And then some of the Game Boy games. I used DS cases from the Cup Project. And now I spoke earlier, this is the first thing I would get rid of if I were to sell my collection, is the Atari. I don't have no connection to it. I have more connection to the Intellivision. So the Intellivision would be like the second thing. I do have some recollection with that because I did play that as a kid with my mom. Burger Time is the main game I played. And then there's the Fire Emblem's Fate Special Edition. Super glad I have that. It's super rare now. TurboGrafx 16. I have not tested that. I don't have the correct cables for it, so that's why it's still there, but I do have some games for it and some cue cards back there. So the Amiibo walls right here, like I mentioned, pretty cool. You got the new Splatoon one, the Steve and Alex, some other random stuff, and then in the bottom is Mega Yarn Yoshi. In this middle area is my consoles and TV. So there's the GameCube, Super Nintendo, PlayStation 3, Dreamcast, Switch, PS4, Wii U, and my switcher. I have Apple TV connected to this as well. This is the Sony Bravia, which is a great TV. I do need to upgrade. I do plan to upgrade when I get a bigger space in my room, because right now, I don't know if you can notice, it's a little crowded. I do got an Amiibo poster in the back, which I saved from the GameStop dumpster. All right, another new corner I added this year. I replaced the shelves that were here and moved those to my room, my actual room. So these right here are kind of new. Wii U, the Zelda Switch Special Edition, other stuff, my GameCube box. The Xenoblade Chronicles is up there, on with my Super Nintendo games, and then the Tokyo Sessions and a couple of N64. So let's start off with the Wii stuff and work our way up. Wii is another one that's massive in the library, so it seems never ending when I get them. I continuously find new games, but I do enjoy that at the same time, because you always add to your collection, you know? I do need to redo my database, because I haven't done that in a while. There's my Wii U games, Hyrule Warriors, and Mario Kart 8 limited editions. I did get those off of eBay. I did not buy those cheap. I did pay an arm and a leg for it, but now I'm sure they're worth more. And my GameCube section, which is my pride and joy. I do enjoy collecting for the GameCube, so super awesome to see it grow. It has grown a little bit, but not as fast, as big as I would like, but I do enjoy collecting the GameCube, and on the bottom I do have space for growth. On to my Super Nintendo games, which I have moved to this shelf right here. So Super Nintendo is another one that I enjoy a lot. There's my Earthbound, my Secret of Mana, Mega Man X2, Evo, and Turtles in Time. Turtles in Time actually I believe I have it live garage sale find. Like I mentioned before, there's my Tokyo Mirage Sessions for Wii U, my Ice Blue and my Jungle Green, and some controllers not displayed the best, but I will move those next game room tour probably. Some random Game Boys I have there, and a bunch of N64 games, which you can't see the label for. I'm gonna work on that for the next game room tour. Alright, so here is my Yu-Gi-Oh! Pokemon display area. Over here on the side, there's some more posters, Super Mario Maker, Fire Emblem Fates. I saved all these posters from GameStop dumpster. But here is my kind of Pokemon Yu-Gi-Oh! Wall. I do enjoy both of those, and I think part of my problem in running out of space is that I collect too much stuff. Here is some of the Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. Apologies if you don't collect or enjoy this. I'm just showing you guys just to complete the game room tour, because this is in my game room. I wanted to show you guys. Started at Joey and Cube and Pegasus. Some booster boxes here. Some are new and some are a little older. And then here is more sealed product for Yu-Gi-Oh! I do enjoy having sealed product. Some of it is open, not all of it's sealed, but for the most part, a lot of it is sealed. This right here is probably one of my rarest sealed product. It's the Retro Pack 2 box. Movie pack, gold edition, and then I believe this is the Joey's World and this is Yuki's World. Up here is my signed Legendary Collection Kaiba, signed by the voice actor Eric Stewart, that I showed in a video from Collecticon. And here is my Celebrations Ultra Premium Collection that I did get, and some other random stuff. So this shelf right here, I saved from a GameStop dumpster. It's the Pokemon Breakthrough X and Y. It was in a GameStop dumpster, and I pulled it out and saved it. And if you can see, there's an Omega Ruby and a bunch of other stuff I added to this. There's some playmats, etc. On this side, you've got Alpha Sapphire, some more playmats, and then some other box Yu-Gi-Oh! Stuff. And in the bottom I have miscellaneous game stuff, like the Pokewalker. Alright, so I don't know if I showed this last year, but this closet right here is full of just more video game stuff up here. I can open a drawer just to give you an idea. I'm not going to go too much into it. The Marvel vs. Capcom Collector's Edition is right there. Some random jewel cases for CDs. Final Fantasy VII Remake Play Arts is up there. A bunch of other stuff that I am ashamed that I can't display right. So unfortunately I can't show you everything, but wanted to at least show you that I do have some other cool stuff you haven't seen yet in future game room tours that will be displayed. So what is behind this closet, right? There's a bunch of miscellaneous stuff in here. So on this side, which I can't show you, is a bunch of like Guitar Hero, skateboards, etc. And behind this door, I'm kind of ashamed, I'm just gonna give you a little peek, is some board games and some sealed Yu-Gi-Oh! Product. It's kind of ridiculous, the amount of stuff I have, but yeah, I really need to expand. In my opinion, I need my own room for card games and or board games, and then another room for games. Last thing I want to show you is this table. It is not the best right now, but it gives you a look on my setup. So this stool right here is not normally loaded with boxes, and there's not normally a bunch of boxes on the floor like this. I did get a shipment of Yu-Gi-Oh! Product in, so this is all stuff I'm going to open on my other channel, Grimsy TCG. Look in the comment below. So if you want to check it out, me opening all this stuff, check it out. Here's some previews of finds I have, that have videos I need to do. This used to be my old tripod, but now I have this tripod, which is a lot better. This is where I usually take pictures for eBay when I post and sell. And I do have an eBay store where I sell a bunch of my extras and doubles and make my money back, because that's basically the concept of collecting. Here is where I open my Pokemon product. So I need to open these Lost Origin booster boxes. I'm a little lagging on that. It's been out for a while now and I haven't opened any of them. And then this last section is my random Game Boys here. YuGiOh section where I open it. I like this playmat a lot. Dark Magician Girl and Dark Magician. Tins in the background and sleeves ready for opening. But I don't believe I showed this last year, so I wanted to show it this year. In the bottom there's a bunch of miscellaneous things I need to go through and post on eBay or take pictures. So that's pretty much my setup. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, thank you for watching the game room tour. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed seeing the growth of my game room. I did mention in the video that I have ran out of space, and I'm not lying. I need to find another solution. For now, I kind of have to store the stuff I have how I have it, but I don't enjoy like hiding my collection, especially in the cabinets over here in the closet. I do want to expand and grow, and I do want to keep growing with my collection. And maybe in the next game room tour we'll see where we're at, but for now this is what I have, and I'm still proud of what I have and the setup I have, because all of this I wouldn't have been able to do if it wasn't for comments and motivation boosters. I do want to thank CJR and Chase After the Right Price. I know they probably won't ever see this video, but I do enjoy watching their videos, and it motivated me to collect and to build a game room like I have now. But anyways guys, thanks for watching. Remember to comment, like, and subscribe for more videos. Follow my Instagram at GrimzyRaider, where you can see updates on stuff that you normally wouldn't see before I post it on YouTube. Remember to check out my other channel, GrimzyTCG, where I open YuGiOh and Pokemon products. Thanks for watching guys, and we'll see what I find next. Thanks.